Hello there folks, these are the hands of me, Dan Brown, from a sort of interestinglife.com. You're joining me in the echoey room of my mum's dining room, so that can mean only one thing. We've just had some sort of items delivered, and as you can see, I've had a bumper haul from Craghoppers. These are, well, as you can see, general outdoors style clothes, and very much in the Dan Brown, everything's either dark, simple colours or camouflage. And, well, I suppose we'll dive straight in. We'll leave the trousers for a separate video, just to stop this video being a huge glut of clothing all in one go. And, first of all, I suppose we'll settle ourselves down to this. This is the Kiwi long-sleeved t-shirt, long-sleeve shirt rather. Let's get this camera going freehand and have a closer look. So this is just like my normal videos of this sort of nature, just a closer look at these shirts that I've got here for anybody who's looking at getting them off the internet and so on. And really, this is, again, what I say in so many of these videos, a pretty straightforward and simple thing. It's exactly what you expect, as in, it's a shirt with various pockets in it and a very big collar, being very similar to many other Craghoppers items, where you've got the three-folding collar, which personally, it's the first thing that I've gone to show you, because it's one of the things that I absolutely love. I've got one other shirt with this sort of thing. Many of you will know I try to make things last. I'm not one for going out and spending wild amounts of money on really anything. But, well, in fact, I think there's only one of these items that wasn't bought in the sale, I think. In fact, this shirt here was only £12.50, and if you're familiar with Craghoppers, then you'll know that £12.50 for anything with Craghoppers on is pretty impressive. Anyway, back to this. The collars, with this sort of trifold design, or whatever they want to call it, they're just fantastic, and I've got a sort of desert camo style shirt that I wear all the time because it's got this collar, and just having that in the sun, where you can tell just how high. If that's where the normal collar stops, when you unfold it twice and it goes literally to double its height. Oh, it's just extremely useful and has saved many a burnt neck, I am quite certain. So, a couple of other things to note on this. This is, like I say, just the Kiwi long sleeve short in cedar. There we are. There's the proof. Two things that I do like. Again, on my other shirt of this design, I always use the smaller cuff hole, so you just basically tighten it up a little bit around your wrist. And when it is sunny, I do very frequently roll up the sleeves, obviously undo the collar, undo the cuff, roll it up, and then on the inside there's a little loop material, a little cloth loop that hooks up and attaches to there to keep your sleeves actually rolled up. So it becomes sort of a t-shirt. Not the most convenient of t-shirts, because you've obviously got a rolled up sleeve around your your bicep sort of area, but it's still something that's better than nothing, I say. And two other things as well, which, well, my goodness me, there's so many things that I do love about these clothes. But again, because of the huge cost of these, I very rarely actually own any of them. So on the right hand side, you've got your standard button down pocket, and that's a plain simple pocket for once from Craghoppers. Whereas on this side, on the left breast, if I can do this one-handed, which is quite tricky. Oh, how embarrassing is this? This is unprofessional. Oh my goodness me. Can you believe it? Right, so you unbutton that, and you've got your standard pocket, but also you've got this little flap of material here, and you can see there's also a zip pocket in there, which I've just actually zipped up. And again, so you've basically got now one pocket here, and then a zip-up pocket, where, I don't know, it depends what you want to put in there really. Depending on how active you're going to be, you might want to put a few coins in there if you're carrying them around with you and so on. And that, my friends, is the cedar-coloured Kiwi long-sleeve shirt. Lovely stuff. Next up, we've got a Kiwi Trek shirt, and as you can see, this one is also clearly a short-sleeve shirt. And again, there's not really much to say about this, because you've lost all of the features of the rolling-up arm sleeves, obviously. This does also come with the collar that folds out twice, as you would expect. And again, how awkward to do with one hand. So you can see that's pretty much exactly what you imagined, based on what we've just seen with the first one there. But again, it's worth noting that you've got your 2 pockets on the front, and if we have a look at this one is, again, your standard, simple, straightforward pocket there. And one of the things I will say with this, the top of the pocket has got this little cover where you can button it down, but that's sewn in just over the top of the bottom actual pocket part. So that does make it a little bit more secure if you're worried about, like, if you're running around outside having fun and all the rest of it. And that's going to make it less likely that stuff will jump up and out. Whereas obviously on the cedar Craghoppers top over there, because it's just a standard pocket, if anything bounces up, if the top is not buttoned down, then it's going to bounce up and straight out. Anyway, that's not really too in-depth and technical a thing to try and explain, I'm sure. If we have a look at this pocket on the left-hand side, though, you can see that this one doesn't have your button, still has the sewn-in little extra cover over the top. But, would you believe it, as I'm just about to finish this video, it's some sort of vehicle reversing. Oh yeah, let's concentrate on this. This does have a zip. So again, if you want a secure pocket that you can zip up, then this at least has got you covered properly on that front. But apart from that, there's not really much to say on this one. I'm sorry after spending about 4 minutes on the first top that this is an anti-climax. As you can see as well, because they've been folded up neatly in the post and all the rest of it, they're not exactly in the sort of crease-free way that they will often look. Although I suppose, basing that on my usage, where I'm biking and running around and all the rest of it, they're never going to look like the most pristine of garments. Anyway, that's been a quick look at 2 Craghoppers Kiwi shirts, the standard Kiwi with long sleeves and the Kiwi Trek. This one is the ashen colour as well, I should point that out. And on that note, I will say thank you very much for watching. Check out my other videos for actual outdoors stuff and biking, kayaking, walking up hills, and of course plenty of boat life. Feel free to add me on Facebook and like the Facebook page for loads of outdoors and boat life pictures and so on. And of course, please do consider checking out my books available for the Kindle. Search Amazon for The Narrowboat Lad, or find links to everything just mentioned and more in the description below. Until the next time, keep it shirt-worthy, keep it boat-worthy, and of course, farewell.